Okay, so this time I will talk about the problem score inflation. In this problem, what you need to do is write a repeating knapsack algorithm. This is basically the same as a normal knapsack problem, except that you can use the same items over and over again. So here is my code. This is nearly the same thing. First, we have this dynamic programming array, and it will be all zeros at the beginning. W represents the weight of each item, aka the time needed to complete each category, and V is the point that you will get from completing the problem. M is the maximum time allowed, and N is the number of categories that you have. So after I receive the input, the points will be in the V array, meaning the value array, and the time will be in the W weight array. So here we'll create a double loop with the weight from on the outside. It will go all the way from 0 to m inclusive. So in the inside loop, we will loop through each of the items and compare the weight. So first we need to check if this I will be a temporary maximum weight, so we'll have to add the maximum weight one by one, and finally we'll get the correct answer using that. So we first have to compare if the weight of atom J is less than or equal to I. So then we can perform this I minus Wj. So with this, we will find the previous maximum from without adding this item, and we will add the value for this item and compare with our current DPI. And so what this does is that if you have an amount of item in the maximum weight, but we have a better option, we will change the DP for this maximum weight. And the only difference between this algorithm and the normal knapsack problem is that these two loops are inversed. So in the normal knapsack problem, we will put the 0 to n in the outside because we can only choose each item once. So we don't want to go back to these items again. But here in this problem, we can use the items over and over again. So we'll put this loop on the inside so that we can go all the way from 0 to n every time. And then afterwards, you just need to print dpm. This will represent the maximum point for maximum allowed time with m.